Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading. The 3 most important messages and advice for you now. And I have prepared 3 different piles with an oracle card and a crystal. And the pile that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. So we have pile number 1 with this card and the citrin. We have pile number 2 with this card and the green flourite. We have pile number 3 with this card and the green aventurine. Okay, this is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps. And I will see you guys in your step readings. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your 3 most important messages and advice. Let's dive into it. I've prepared my tray here with the oracle decks that we're going to use. We're going to use the big one here and also 3 smaller decks. Yeah, I don't know how to explain this, but let's put the tray to the side. So we're going to do 3 piles because it is the 3 most important messages. So together we're going to create 3 piles. So let's just put the main card and the crystal here for a while whilst we do that together. And we are going to start with one major tarot card, one big tarot card for each of the piles. So that's the first important message. That is the second. And this is the third. Okay. So we have our 3 messages here. And now we're also going to take 2 cards from this. This is also a tarot deck, but it has some keywords. Yeah, it's really nice actually. So we're going to do 2 cards from this deck. One, it's 2, and I have another mini tarot deck that is also, it also has some bonus cards. Oh, you know what? We have to do these on each piles. Yeah, I'm not used to doing these readings with the 3 piles, but it is nice. Okay, we got that. We got it. So, and finally, we are taking out 2 chakra cards each on each pile. Look at this. Third eye. Okay, we are prepared. Sorry if it's a little bit chaotic. I'm a little bit new to this format, but I did a reading like this not long ago, or just the other day, and you guys liked it. So I was thinking, let's do another one. So here we got your first card. And the yellow citrin, you know, is connected to joy and happiness and abundance. So let's just keep it there. And here we have potential. And this is so nice. You know, look at the seed. It has very big roots. The seed that is planted has created very big roots. It hasn't grown yet that much, but it is very safe with these big roots. And the sun here is giving it everything it needs to grow. Okay, so first message, the first most important message for pile number 1, 9 of Swords. Yeah, I knew it was gonna have to do something with this card, with the sun. So let's do more cards, but I do think it's important for you to release whatever is making you anxious and worried, because Nine of Swords is a card of being anxious and worried. We have Queen of Cups. It is very, with nurture, it is very important that you nurture yourself. We have Five of Wands, conflict and competition. Yeah, and something needs to be solved. That is creating anxiety. That is making you sad. And the way to do this is to choose yourself with the Queen of Cups. Nurture yourself, choose yourself. Self-care is very important. We have Seven of Wands with stand your ground. Yeah, strong boundaries. You need to have strong boundaries. You need to protect your energy. And we also have Six of Pentacles with material and spiritual prosperity. You will receive material and spiritual prosperity. Look at this. So you don't have what you want yet, but it has started to sprout here, the seed. And it has maybe you can't see the roots here, but the roots are getting they're very big. So, whatever you are trying to manifest for yourself, it is stable. It is looking good. So don't you worry so much about that. The first message here is that you need to deal with something that is making you, once again, anxious and sad and worried, and that is influencing and affecting your energy in a bad way. Conflict, competition. You need to deal with this energy, yeah. And the way to do it is to stand your ground. It is to put up strong boundaries, and it is to tend to yourself. Self-care, and I'm getting energetic self-care as very important. So maybe you need to cleanse and clear your aura, and maybe you need to rest. Maybe you need to spend time in nature. Don't you worry so much about the good things, because the good things are coming. So you need to know that as well, that you can relax, like the good things are coming. This is almost like an emergency to deal with this. Sacral chakra, I feel jealousy, an overactive sacral chakra. I feel jealousy. So definitely something is going on here. And, we have competition, we have jealousy, we have conflict. There could be jealousy, there could not be jealousy, but this is the card that came out. So what else do we have here? We have a balanced crown chakra. I sense the connection between us all. This is the opposite energy between jealousy. Because when we're jealous, we are competing or we are comparing ourselves with someone. But the crown chakra, I am connected and I feel the connection between us all. So there is a need to tend to your own, like to detach from certain people and certain energies. And take care of yourself and clean your aura and ground yourself and reconnect with the divine. That is a very important message that comes out here, and it's very clear. So that you can, I would say, get rid of the anxiety and the worry. Maybe you also need to embrace it because you need to heal something, but it's about shifting your energy. So this is and I think it's going to go pretty fast when you focus on it. Yeah, focus on shifting your vibration. Shift your energy by taking care of yourself. Self-care is priority number one. This is even pile one or message number one. So that's priority number one. So let's see message number two. King of Pentacles. I told you so, pile number one. I told you so. That, the abundance here, or the thing, something is sprouting here, something is blooming here, and it is very stable, and the King of Pentacles shows it. So, okay, let's see here what else we get. We have Eight of Cups with departure. Okay. We have Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands with defensiveness. We have the Death card with transformation. And we have the Moon with shadow. Interesting. Death and shadow. Death and shadow. Yeah, the Moon and the Death card. And Eight of Cups, departure and defensiveness, Nine of Wands. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think it's ground. Yeah, King of Pentacles. You need to ground yourself, like really, really ground yourself. These are the times of, this is Christmas times now, holiday times. I don't know when you're watching this reading, but now when I'm recording it, you know, Christmas is about to start, really about to take off. There's a lot of energies, and we're meeting a lot of people. You know, or some of us are meeting our family and friends, and you know, we're out and about. And I'm saying this because some of you is like, okay, you really need to ground yourself through this Christmas, New Year's time, if it does resonate with you. If you're watching this reading in another time, this is just like, there's just so much going on around you. We already saw it in message number 1. It's continuing here to message number 2. Ground yourself. Here, pile number 1. You need to cleanse your aura. You need to take care of yourself. You need to sleep well. You need to eat well. You need to spend time in nature. You need to reconnect with the higher chakras. Here also, it's like, okay, you need to ground yourself. And there's just death and the moon card. Moon card is complicated, you know. If you're seeking answer and you're getting the Moon card, it's many times it's even more confusing because Moon card is like secrets and things hidden. So, and with the Eight of Cups here, it's departure. It's letting things go. So it seems like you need to let things go. Nine of Wands, also defensiveness. You also need to let things go. Ground yourself and let things go. That doesn't matter. People that don't matter. Dramas that don't matter. Just let it go. It's not important. It's not important. It is not important. You are on a divine path. Look at the roots that you have built here. I feel like I want to cry now, but look at the roots that you have built here. Yes, it's just a little bit sprouting here, but it's going to grow. Nothing can disturb this beautiful manifestation to come through. And look at this beautiful sun here blessing you in the citrin. This is the card of good luck, or the crystal, you know, that brings you abundance, a high vibration, and good luck. So everything is good here, but it seems that you need to ground yourself. You need to cleanse your aura. You need to reconnect with what matters. And we have the heart, an underactive heart chakra. I love, but I am withdrawing. It's interesting because the Eight of Cups is a card of withdrawal. It is a card of, withdrawal. Like you're literally moving away from something. And we have also solar plexus chakra. I do act self-centered and overactive. There's a lot of ego things going on here. Once again, I sense like a lot of dramas around you and in your life. And there is like a sense, the message here is to withdraw, to walk away and to withdraw and not even entertain certain type of dramas in your mind and in your emotions. It's like really let that go. You really need to let that go. And once again, it's not important, it's not important, it's not important. Yeah, that's the message that I'm getting here. And there could be some people acting self-centered, or maybe you feel like you're selfish if you walk away. And if you are not able to open your heart to certain people because it's too dense, it's too hard, you know. It can be very hard to open our hearts to people, to situations that are just like, oh, it's so heavy, you know. And it's about accepting that as well. And just like, it's okay for you to be selfish. It's okay to put yourself first if that's what you need. That's also a message I'm getting here, because with the moon here, but also with the shadow here, with the moon and the shadow. Yeah, you know, it's about separating other people's bullshit, to be honest, from your own bullshit. Because of course, we also have shadows and we have bullshit within ourselves that we need to deal with. But it's about separating what's what, so that you don't deal with other people's bullshit, but we deal with our own shadows. And the best way for you to do this is to withdraw and is to prioritize yourself. And let go of the people and situations and dramas that in the end really doesn't matter. Because this is pulling you down. Yeah, it's pulling you down. Last card. Ace of Swords. Yeah. Cut that cord. Breakthrough. Focus on your breakthrough. I mean, you are heading straight towards the breakthrough. Look at this. This is almost like a journey here. 1, 2. Usually when I do 3 cards, or when I did last time as well, I've done it before, but it was a long time ago. There is like a journey, 1, 2, 3. And also, yeah, many times also when I do the normal format, pile 1 is one type of energy. Usually it follows into pile 2 and then 3. So I get the message that focus on your breakthrough. Focus on your victory. Focus on that thing that you have set your eyes on, the goal. And do it with a lot of focus and determination with the Ace of Swords. Yeah, be focused. Because we can see here that you are doing things that are going to, give you a lot of success. Contentment with the 9 of Cups. Yeah. Focus on the things that makes you happy. Focus on the things that makes you feel good. So on the opposite here, we have things that are making you feel bad. Things that are making you feel anxious and worried. That you shouldn't focus on. Happy home with the 10 of Cups. Yeah. Focus on creating a safe and happy and nice home for yourself. Your home is your castle. Yeah, your home is your castle. And I don't know, maybe you need to cleanse your home as well with the Ace of Swords. Yeah, Christmas times, maybe you have, or you're going to have some people over. Maybe you need to really after your Christmas dinner, or maybe Christmas party at work, or I don't know what. Maybe your neighbor is having a party, and there's all these energies everywhere. Something with clearing out your home. Happy home. And you do it, you cleanse and you clear, and then you forget about it. Then it's like, okay, it's done. And then you focus on what makes you feel good, what raises your vibration, what makes you feel content and happy. Because this is leading you towards your breakthrough. You're already moving towards your breakthrough. But don't get stuck in the sticky energies, because then it's going to take longer time for you to reach this success and victory here. We have 5 of Pentacles with financial and material changes. Okay. We have 9 of Swords, suffering and silence. Yeah, 9 of Swords. Here it is again. We had it at the first message. Yeah, I mean, don't worry so much about money. Don't worry so much about your health. Don't worry so much. Yeah, that whatever you're worrying about. 5 of Pentacles, usually, it has to do with our health. It has to do with finances or relationship or work situation. So don't overthink things and have more faith and trust. And it's hard for you because you can't see it really. You can't see the big roots that you have built here. And I mean, this is so good. This flower, this plant that you have planted here, it's bound to grow, Because with this and the sun shining, this is going to grow. It's taking time. I don't know why it's taking time, but it's taking time. During this time, at least, you are creating very big roots here, So when maybe it has to do with divine timing. When the divine timing is right, this is going to be... It's going to blossom and bloom. It's going to give you fruits. Maybe it's an apple tree. It's going to give you an abundance of apples or grapes or I don't know what. Sweet fruit. It's all going to be yours. So there also needs to be with the Ace of Swords, break free from that mind of yours. Because your mind sucks you into certain type of thoughts and worries. And that's okay. It's completely okay. But it's not necessary. Yeah, that's what I hear. It's a choice here. Both these cards are very negative. Or it's talking about worry and anxiety, even suffering in silence. I mean, that's very, hard. Not only to suffer, but also suffer in silence. But here on the opposite, we have contentment and we have happy home. So it's about choices here as well. So choose to raise your vibration. Choose to have faith. And the way to go here is to nourish yourself. It is to take care of yourself. It is to cleanse your aura. And when we get sucked into different type of dramas and situations, we become so heavy. It's so hard. So don't do that. Don't get sucked into things that doesn't matter. Oh yeah, we have 2 cards that are talking about the third eye. Talking about the mind. So, third eye, overactive. I see and I can have mental fog. Oops, sorry guys. Okay. And a balanced third eye. I see and I learn from my experiences. Yeah, it's time to conquer that wild monkey mind of yours and also be aware of it. Be aware where your mind goes. Be aware what your mind is focusing on. Are you focused on abundance? Are you focused on contentment and happiness? Or are you drowning in worries, or you're drowning in somebody else's bullshit and somebody else's energies? I'm sorry, I'm swearing, but this is the energy that's coming through today. Yeah, I'm so sorry if it doesn't feel good. Yeah, it's a high vibrational swearing. So anyways, yeah, this is what I'm getting for you. And once again, the big message here is that, look at this potential here. This is so nice. So you can relax a little bit. Try to relax a little bit more. Try to surrender a little bit more. And connect with the divine more, because that's really going to help you. Also connect with your own body. And try to relax your body, because it feels like you're tense. Remember to breathe and relax and ground yourself. And be aware of that monkey mind, where it goes. Because sometimes it goes to places where it only gets stuck. Yeah, and it just brings you sticky energy into your aura, and you don't want to have that. Yeah. Okay, pile number 1. This was your 3 messages reading. I hope you liked it. And if you want to, you can share your story in the comment section. Either way, pile number 1. I do wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So the 3 most important messages and advice for you now. Let's just dive into it. And I have prepared the tray with oracle decks that we are going to use. Let's just put it to the side so to create some space. And we're just going to put your main card here together with a fluorite crystal. And we're just going to dive into it and prepare the 3 piles, because we are going to do 3 piles because we have 3 messages. And the first card that we're going to take to all the 3 piles is 1 giant tarot card. So what is see how quickly they came out. So what is the 3 most important messages for pile number 2 now? Okay, we're gonna do 2 cards from this tarot deck. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. You know what? I think we're going to do these because they came out so clearly, and I have 1 more tarot deck that we're going to use. I love that I can use my mini decks in these readings because they are so cute. Yeah, I like big decks. Very big decks, very small decks. Okay, and we're also gonna take 2 chakra cards each to the messages. Oh, okay, we have that one. Wow, you got a lot of solar plexus chakra. No, only the lower chakras. Look at this. Red root chakra. We have the sacral chakra, and we have the solar plexus chakra. Okay, interesting. So that's your 3rd message, and this is your second message, and this is your first message. So let's see here. Okay, so let's first look at the card that you feel drawn to, and we have the beautiful birds here, and look at this very peaceful card. And isn't it interesting? We had all the 3 lower chakras, and then we have the bird which is flying high and free, together with the keyword breath. Okay, so let's also put the flourite here. And let's look at your first message. Ace of Pentacles. He's talking about the lower chakras. Because all the chakras are working together when we are manifesting. But it's when the energy reaches the root chakra. It's all working together, but the root chakra is materializing something. Okay, let's see what else we got here. We have community with 4 of Wands. We have Ace of Cups with overflowing emotions. But look at this, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. What is your first, most important message? 4 of Wands is a card of celebration. Focus on what you want to manifest. Yeah, focus on what you want to manifest, because it seems that you can, like, if you've been thinking about manifesting something, it seems like you can do it. You need to put maybe a little bit more effort just into it. Or maybe letting it go with breath, letting it free, not be attached to the outcome. Could also be a message, but let's do the rest of the cards. We have 5 of Wands with obstacles and challenges. Oh, guys, I can't see. Do you guys see? I think we can see. Is it a little bit dark? I don't know. Camera is so high up with this new camera stand. And we have 6 of Wands with victory and success. Okay. We also have root chakra. I am being greedy. An overactive root chakra. Okay. And we have solar plexus. I do have the ability to meet challenges. Okay. Pile number 2. The first most important message for you is to once again sit down and manifest. Like, take a day or 2 and really get into the energy of what you want. Match your current vibration with the vibration of what you want. Like, if you want a new home, you take 2 days and you can sense and you can feel that home. And it's like you already got it. You're happy. You're visualizing how you're calling the people that you love and say, you know what? I got that home. And everybody's saying, wow, we're so happy for you, or whatever you want. And then you need to let it go. Completely let it go. This is a higher way of manifesting. We don't think about it. We don't chase it. We don't become attached to it. We don't think anything. We just let it go and leave it in the hands of the universe. Because something wants to be yours. Something wants to be successful, but sometimes you're getting a little bit in the way of it. So it's like you need to, boost up the energy for the thing that you want, and then let it go without attachment, and keep doing the things that you're doing in your everyday life. Like, you focus on the other things in your life, and every time you think about the manifestation, you just smile and you say, okay, it's good, it's coming. Universe is taking care of this, and then you let it go. You don't think about it anymore. You leave it with the wind here, with the breath. You leave it with the birds here. You leave it with the angels. You leave it with the universe. You leave it with God, the creator, whatever you want to call it, and you let that go. And then you just let it go, because it wants to manifest and it wants to come true. That's the first very strong message, and I'm not getting anything else. We're not gonna mess with it. So let's move on to number 2. Nine of Cups, a card of satisfaction and contentment. We have Four of Swords with rest and rejuvenate. Okay. Even here, he's not doing anything. He's just sitting in contentment. It's like, here I am sitting with my 9 cups and I'm just satisfied. So here also, he's just sitting here in nature with his arms open. See that? Something with being happy where you are right now. Finding happiness and contentment with where you are, or some type of inner peace seems to be important. Truth. This is Judgment. Okay. Why do I feel like you need to get out of your own way? Like, sometimes the choices that you make in your everyday life is not for your best. Sometimes you are on maybe automatic drive, just doing certain habits and things. Some of you, I see you on your phone. Some of you, something with your food, something with, I don't know, like just, let's not go into that too much, but like something with habits, automatic habits. Here he is in nature with his arms open. And here is something with truth. Learn how to be in the present moment and satisfied without adding something or feeling frustrated or like sitting with your phone, watching tarot readings after tarot readings, or shopping or doing this or doing that. Like something with like, be happy where you are now. And let something with letting go of some bad habits, because that is pulling you down. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing here. 2 of Wands with planning. And 3 of Wands, anticipation of growth. So 2 of Wands, planning, and 3 of Wands. These are so cute, these cards. Yeah, it was a Kickstarter deck. So anyways, 2 of Wands and 3 of Wands. Yeah, instead of falling into old habits that are a little bit not so good for you, or that you have outgrown, or they're not really pulling you up, they're not adding something positive to your life really like if we're looking at the overall picture, with 2 of Wands and 3 of Wands, I think you should put your energy into planning your future, into changing things. Like, what do I want to change with my life? What do I want to change with my routines? Yeah, it seems, even with the Judgment here, there needs to be changes in your life. There needs to be changes in your life, in your everyday life. How you spend your energy, how you spend your time. What do you do all day? And what do you prioritize? There needs to be some type of adjustment here. That's going to be very good for you. If you do that, it's going to be very good for you. And also for the thing that you're manifesting here. We have sacral chakra. I feel a lack of creativity. An underactive sacral chakra. And a root chakra. I am being impulsive. Yeah. Yeah, this is the habits. Like, I love eating. Yeah, for me. I do a lot of, when I'm sad, I like to eat. And when I'm happy, I like to eat. Yeah, I like to eat all the time. But I know this is like, especially if I feel like bored and, what should I do? Let's go buy something nice and let's just lay in bed, watch a nice movie, and let's just eat. This is very satisfying. This is like instant gratification. Like, let's shop something, let's eat something, let's scroll on Reddit, or let's scroll on YouTube. Let's do this. It's like something with, or it could be something else. Also drinking, smoking pot. If you do that, And if you don't do anything of these things, great, good. There could be something else that you need to adjust a little bit. Something that you're thinking of now that you know that, okay, this is not so good for me actually. And if I stop doing this and if I change this habit and replace it with a more healthy habit, how is my life going to change? And I think your life is going to change in a very good way. We have, I feel, a lack of creativity here. So there's something with raising your vibration, becoming lighter by adjusting your habits in your everyday life, your priorities in your everyday life. That's going to help you open up the sacral chakra and bring in inspiration in your life and creativity. And there seems like you need this inspiration and creativity, and something with releasing depression and sadness and heaviness and fatigue and procrastination. That is coming out. So focus, like adjusting your everyday routines, what you're focusing on and what you put your energy into. 5 of Pentacles. Interesting. Interesting that this card comes out here. Yeah, so let's see what we got here with the cards, the small cards. We have Page of Cups, inspiration. Yeah, talking about inspiration. So Page of Cups, inspiration. Passion. Knight of Wands. This went so good together with what we just talked. There's a lack of inspiration. There's a lack of passion. It feels like that. And here it's about opening that up by changing, once again, your habits. So, Page of Cups and Knight of Wands. This dead situation here with the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles here makes me think of a situation in your life that is, why do I feel like I want to say dead? It doesn't mean that somebody died, but like it's just like flat. Like, okay, it's no change. There's no change here. So, and here comes the Knight of Wands with the fire and the war. Here comes Page of Cups with this very light energy. So this needs to be solved. This needs to be solved. Because this is not good. How are we going to solve it? Patience. We have patience with temperance. Yeah, you need to balance, once again, you need to balance something in your life. Is this connected as well? Patience. We have spiritual union with the 2 of Cups. Okay, so it seems like this is going to solve. And we have the High Priestess. Okay, I'm getting the message here. So, when this has to happen before this happens. When you have adjusted your life, your energy is going to become more stable, more grounded, and your lower chakras is going to open up. You have a lot of junk in the lower chakras, root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, it seems. So it could be in this pile that you're not so connected on an everyday basis with your higher self. Or you could be, but it could be just that you have a lot of karma and a lot of things going on in the lower chakra. This is relationships, this is career, this is finances, this is health, this is human things, you know, we all have this, so it's nothing strange here. But it seems to be a lot of focus on these areas in this in pile number 2 here. So when you have adjusted your life and when you have brought a more healthy lifestyle to yourself, that's what it is about, essentially. A healthier lifestyle. A change in your lifestyle to a healthier one. Stepping that up, you need to upgrade that. And for some of you, big time, you know, can't stay there. You can't stay in the old lifestyle. It doesn't work. you need to upgrade it. When you have done that, this will solve. Because with the High Priestess here, with the Temperance here, this is inner connection. This is inner wisdom. And the 2 of Cups here also shows how it's meant to solve. But it's like you're stuck. Pile number 2. Yeah, it is like you're stuck. And I do think this is important. There needs to be a change. Once again, I keep saying that. I don't want to nag you, but that is what I'm getting. How important this is. You want to shift and change your life. You need to shift your energy. You need to shift your energy. And what creates our energy? The things that we are thinking about every day. The things that we are feeling every day. And the choices that we can make. Many times we're not in control in our thinking and in our emotions because it's unconscious. The mind is just thinking and the feelings just comes and goes. But the choices, we can make choices. Healthy choices for ourselves. And we can adjust our life. And it seems to be so important here. And then comes this opening almost. And you're going to know what to do. And there seems to be some higher message that wants to come through, but it can't come true. For the moment. We have solar plexus chakra. I do have playfulness. Yeah, something with releasing heaviness. And another balanced solar plexus chakra. I do act spontaneously. Playfulness and spontaneously. Oh, yeah. Oh, you see the word. So solar plexus. Power. What is taking your power? So, you know, your phone, social media, tarot reading. Some of you are watching too many tarot readings, I hear. That's fine. That's fine. It's good for me. But yeah, anyways, maybe, you know, you need to let that go a little bit or completely for a while. Maybe you need to detox tarot readings for a while. Maybe you just to like you kind of ground yourself in your own energy and not looking for this external input all the time. Instant gratification of somebody telling you something positive in a tarot reading, you go like, oh, nice, 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 you know, or, you know, oh, I'm gonna cook something really good and I'm just gonna eat or something else that you're doing. I don't know. I'm just talking and you just take it how it resonates. But taking your power back, grounding yourself. Very important. And this, you know, this what you want here, the thing that you want here, leave it to the universe, leave it to the angels and leave it to the guides. It feels like, you know, it wants to be manifested. With the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, it wants to be manifested so bad. But the message number 2 really stands out here. Once again, there needs to be adjustments in your lifestyle. In your everyday lifestyle. And the rest will solve by itself when you have done that. When you have successfully done that, the messages will come. The insights will come. The people that you're meant to meet will come. There will be movement because there is a sense of stagnation here. There's a sense of walking in circles here. You want to get out of that. You want to come out of that. Not fun to walk in a circle. You know, you just go like, oh, yeah, it's not fun. Okay, I think we're going to stop here. Pile number 2, this was your reading. And if you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. You don't have to if you don't want to, of course. Either way, pile number 2, I do wish you all the best. And I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. So the 3 most important messages and advice for you. Now let's just dive into it. And I have prepared my tray here with some oracle decks we're going to use. We are going to use the giant tarot deck to pick out 3 cards for the 3 messages. Let's just keep the fox and the aventurine, which was your main card and crystal here. And let's just do it. Whoops! Oh, wow! 10 of Pentacles. I think yeah. Is it reversed or is it not? Oh, no, I don't think it's reversed. Let's just. Okay, so this one already flipped over. Oh, let's just keep it like that. First card is 10 of Pentacles. Nice start. Okay, that is message. No, I think we're gonna. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. We have your 3 messages, and now we're also going to add some more cards to each of the messages. So we have more clear messages for you. So this is a tarot deck that has some bonus cards and some keywords. Okay. And I have another tarot deck as well. I love these mini decks. I'm so happy that I can use them. I like buying them just because they're so small. Whoop. Okay. Is this reversed? I think we're gonna keep that in reverse. Interesting. We're gonna read the Ten of Pentacles here in reverse as well, just to see how it affects the message, because it came out. I don't know how it came out. Actually, I have to watch when I edit the video. Oh yeah, we're also taking 2 chakra cards for you. Let's do these on each of the piles. Okay, let me take a breath. And push this to the side. We are prepared. So we got 3 messages for you here. So let's look at the fox. Let me just fix a little bit here. All the cards are falling down. Okay. So this very cute fox that is smiling. It looks like he's smiling. And we have crafty. Be crafty, maybe. And the green aventurine, you know, is a crystal. Is a little bit of a lucky crystal, actually. So let's just keep that over there. So, first message with the Ten of Pentacles. Nice, nice, nice. This is big time wealth. Yeah, this is big time wealth, material wealth. Happy family, legacy, stability, big time stability with the Ten of Pentacles. So let's see what else we got here. We have 3 of Pentacles with recognition and reward. Okay, crafty. Wow. We had this just in the reading that I did just before this reading. Self-made success with crafty here. Maybe you're meant to create your own business and it's going to be very successful. Your legacy. We have the Hermit with solitude. Yeah, this is a call for you to create and to work in solitude, maybe. With working with your hands or creating something. With your hands, your mind, and your heart. These 3 together are creating something here. And maybe you need to work in solitude here. She's holding a book here. Maybe some of you need to write a book. Something with your legacy. You're going to leave a legacy. Okay. Seems to be successful. You're getting recognition. We have transformation with Death card. We have idealism and charm with the Knight of Cups. Wow, you're going to be very successful. Yeah, so you have something. You have a gift. That is for sure. Pile number 3. You do have a gift. And you need to be crafty. You need to use this gift. And there needs to be maybe a time in solitude here. Where you are working with this. Where you are making this happen. And then you are presenting it to the world. Maybe with the Death card here, also you need to let go of some insecurities that you have that is stopping you. A part of success is always transformation. All famous people, all successful people, you know, they go through their challenges, of course. So don't be scared of that. It's a natural part of your journey. Your journey towards creating your legacy. I'm thinking about how it would be if the Ten of Pentacles would have been reversed. It would be denying yourself, being scared to, like really blocking yourself. Yeah, blocking yourself. Don't block yourself. Yeah, it's good that we put it upright. But if it for some of you, like you really need to stop blocking yourself and denying yourself what you deserve, recognition, reward, success, and sharing your charm. It feels like you are the Knight of Cups. It feels like you have something beautiful to create and share with the world in one way or another. So you need to do that because it's a part of your legacy. solar plexus chakra, I do get hyperactive. Okay. And sacral chakra, an open sacral chakra or a balanced sacral chakra, and it says, I feel emotionally open. Something with like trying to calm down your energy and to focus on the process of creation. Don't be scattered in your energy, but rather be focused. And also like, when you have a big project, it's good to plan and to be focused and not be scattered in your energy. This is what I'm getting. This is going to help you. And spend all the energy that is needed to do this. So you need to put away time also for you to be able to do this. You need to make sure that there's space and time for you to be crafty and to work with this gift of yours, to create this thing of yours, your own business on Etsy, your own YouTube channel. Maybe you need to study something because you want to learn something that you need to be able to create this. I don't know what you want to do, but I think you know what you want to do, because it's in your hands and it's in your gifts, and it's very connected to who you are. Your gifts are very connected to who you are. It's a natural part of you. You're very good at what you do, but it needs to be focus. And some type of like more like calmness. Like don't stress it. Don't stress the process. Because there's also transformation and death here. You also need to face certain insecurities and maybe trials and tribulations on the path. Maybe you want to print your book and the first printer is really like you're not difficult with communicating, or the publisher is difficult to communicate with, and then you have to change the publisher, you have to change the printer. Or maybe, you have to learn how to edit videos, or you need to learn how to, if you're starting your own business, you need to learn how to handle the finances. So that was a hassle. Yeah, I remember those days. Yeah, not fun at all. It's still not fun. Yeah, but anyways, I know how to do it now. So these things, there needs to be like, don't be scared of anything and don't stress anything. Have fun whilst doing this. Be crafty, because this is so good. You're creating your legacy. Some of your self-made success, your own business, your freedom, your financial freedom comes from this. So create space and time for that. That is coming through very strong here. Page of Cups, inner child. Yeah. I mean, this is the pile. Okay, this is just the first card, but I got the message so quickly. This is the pile where you're not going to be happy. Honestly, truly happy. You're a person that needs to be connected with your gifts and your creative abilities. You need to have a life that's meaningful. You need to have a life where you feel connected with some type of happiness and joy and ease. Page of Cups is this inner child energy. You need that. A 9-to-5 job is going to slowly kill you. It is going to slowly kill you and make you depressed. And I don't know why I'm laughing, because I feel like some of you is like, how do you, yes, like I can sense that some of you are saying, yes, you understand exactly what I mean. This is not for you. You have to accept that you're not this type of soul, a 9-to-5 job soul. It doesn't work with your energy. It's not aligned with your energy. It's not your vibration. It's not who you are. You are too sensitive. You are too artistic. You're too philosophical, you're too deep, you're too weird, you're too different in a good way. So you need to have this unconventional way of living your life, because it suits you so much better. And I think it's something with embracing that. Be you, the weird you, because maybe, your choices can be a little bit different from other people's choices. And maybe you're being judged for that by family members or friends or I don't know who. But you need to not care about any other person's opinions about you. Oh yeah, we had the 5 of Cups in reverse with loss and regret. It is really time to let go of something that you have been thinking too much about. Yeah, so you were thinking about something, now it's time to let that go. With the Five of Cups. Let go of the past. Yeah, this is it. Let go of the past. You don't need the past anymore. The past doesn't define you. So stop thinking about the past. Embrace who you are completely. Keep feeling like you're a little bit of a weirdo, but in a good way. And I say you're a little bit of a weirdo. This is from the eyes of like maybe the majority of people around you or like in your community. You're standing out in one way or another. Maybe the way you dress is also different. Embrace your uniqueness. Embrace your uniqueness and embrace the fact that you are happiest when you're living a life that's where you have more freedom to love and laugh and create. We have the Hanged Man with new perspective. Yeah, don't sacrifice your happiness. Never sacrifice your happiness. And I know we all have to work and we all have to make money. Yes, it sucks actually, because it would be so nice if we didn't have to and we can spend all time being our unique selves. So it could even be, because I felt like for some of you, don't sacrifice yourself for your job. But I know it's easier said than done. But it could be if you are sacrificing your joy and well-being and staying in a dead-end job that's just like, okay, you're getting the money, but it's not making you happy. It could be that you need to change the perspective and maybe try to find a better job at least. Let's look at some more cards. Eight of Wands, positive movement forward. Yeah, it's time to make some positive changes in your life. It's time to change some things in your life, pile number 2. Things that are not aligned with you anymore. And don't think about how it went in the past. Don't let the past stop you now. Look at your life with new eyes and a new perspective. Look at your eyes. Look at your life with like it's an unwritten chapter. What do you want in this unwritten chapter? Imagine that you can change everything. You can change your wife if you want to, or your husband. You can change your home. You can change anything that you want. And allow yourself to expand in that way. Be crafty. Yeah, the fox here, your mind. Expand your mind and allow yourself to see things from new perspectives and see like, okay, how can I change my life in a way that benefits me and maybe benefits the people in my life? Because of course we want to have harmony within us. Maybe you're not going to get so much harmony if you want to get rid of your wife or your husband, but that's just temporary. So maybe that is outdated. Okay, let's see. I don't know why I got that message. Power. Look at that. Half man, half Leo. We got the Strength card and very masculine energy here. Yeah, it's time to take action. To do what makes your inner child happy. And yes, once again, maybe we're stuck in certain things, but we can maybe adjust them. I'm not saying it's possible or not possible. I'm saying, I'm getting the message of try to look at the same problem, but with new eyes and without thinking that, oh, this can't work. But because something you can open, like something with opening up the energy for positive movement. Because I think your guides and your soul, and I think you want to be happy. So there is something with like making you, it's time to make you happy. It's time to make you content with your life. And with the Hanged Man here, there's some type of positive shift here going on. But there needs to be action here with the Strength card and power and this very masculine energy. You need to take certain action here. And I think you are ready. I think you're ready, yeah. I want to say go for it. If you want to change job or wife, I don't know why I keep saying that. But yeah, yeah, there's a sense of inner child, yeah, silliness here. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit silly. We have the Page of Cups here. The inner child silliness. I do have a silly inner child that likes to laugh a lot and that likes to make very innocent jokes. So it's also about embracing that. Embrace who you are. And we have the root chakra that is balanced. I am trusting others. Nice. And we have a balanced heart chakra as well. I love with compassion. You become a better person when you are happy. Your happiness should be the first priority. It should be a top priority, your happiness. You need to be happy. It's very important for you. I think, once again, it's like when you make sacrifices on your own needs, it slowly wears you down. When you make sacrifices on your own needs, I need to say this again, you are slowly wearing yourself down. And then all of a sudden you're stuck in some type of negativity, frustration, depression, boredom, stagnation, procrastination, even maybe not wanting to do your hobbies anymore and do the things that makes you happy anymore. This is a clear sign that you have strayed away too far away from your true self. And you're a person that needs to be connected with your true self. It is so important because you are so sensitive and because you are so artistic. You need to create. Even if it's baking cookies, you need to create in some way. This is so important for you to do that. And you're such a great person when you are allowed to have time for yourself and when you have a life that supports you and your needs. So be sure to make this a very important priority to yourself. And the last card here is Six of Cups. Nice, one of my favorite cards. The card of sweet friendship, sweet love, sweet connections, good memories, happy memories, good times, nostalgia as well. We have the throat chakra. We have the solar plexus chakra. Interesting. Okay. Throat chakra and solar plexus chakra speak with power. But let's see how this connects. We have direct communication with Queen of Swords. I mean, throat chakra is communication. Okay, so what did you need to do here? And connection with the lovers. Interesting. It goes so good together with the Six of Cups. Yeah, so a loving connection here. Sweet memories here. And the lovers, Queen of Swords. You need to be able to speak your needs. That's very important. Oh, wow. This is the... Okay, so you're very sensitive. You need to balance your sensitivity with personal power. Because sometimes it could be that you're too nice and people are walking all over you. So it's extra important in your very close relationships because this is what heals you. This is what heals you. There is a relationship that is coming up here, actually, which seems to be very, very important, which seems to be very, very sweet. I don't know. I'm not getting any negative message. I'm just getting a very sweet energy, actually. I'm not getting any messages, actually. Just a very sweet communication and a very sweet energy. Like a healing. Maybe you need to know you have a very healing and important relationship in your life. What's these two cards? I talk and speak with confidence. A throat chakra that is balanced. See, everything is good here. Oh, crown chakra. I sense separation, an underactive crown chakra. But separation here is not. This is something with letting go. Okay, so I'm getting the message here. Something with letting go of old fears. When it comes to a relationship, I have to say, like, once again, let's try to make this clear. So, first things first, you have somebody in your life that is super duper important. You have a soul connection. You have a divine connection. There is love, very, very sweet love. There seems to be like somebody that you can talk with for hours. Yeah, somebody you can talk with. I don't know, I'm not getting the message here. That's the message. Maybe if you haven't met this person, maybe that person will come in. Crown chakra, and I sense separation and underactive crown chakra. Weird. We need to do a little bit more cards. Yeah, let's do 3 more tarot cards from this deck. Okay, be a little bit clear here. Because separation from the crown chakra has to do with something else. And when I try to channel, it just becomes quiet. You know, it becomes stillness. So it's something with a super divine connection. Very, like, super divine connection. Very important for your healing. This could be a twin flame connection or another type of extremely powerful and strong connection. I do think this is a love because we have the lovers here. I do think this is a love connection. And if you haven't met this person and you're longing for them, it's showing here in your reading that this person exists. And some of you know who this is, and this is just a confirmation saying like the crown chakra and separation here actually tells me, because separation here with the crown chakra underactive, this is releasing the ego. This is releasing duality. And maybe that sounds weird, but this is you're healing together. Very strong connection where you're healing together. Sacrifice with the hanged man. Yeah, Neptune energy with the hanged man. That's why it's confusing. But once again, Neptune energy. Spiritual connection is coming out here. Very, very, very strong. That is very important. We have 8 of Cups with emotional withdrawal. Yeah, it could definitely be a twin flame connection here. Somebody's withdrawing. And we also have the 7 of Cups with choose wisely. So 7 of Cups is a lot of confusion. So yeah, strong spiritual connection is meant to be in your life, but there are challenges. And if this is a twin flame connection, which I'm getting very strong here, but it could also be a galactic soulmate, also very, very strong. There are challenges in these type of relationships because it's pushing up all our wounds and we are healing. It's activating the Kundalini, it's activating the awakening. There's like full on things going on. The shadows are like activated as well. But I'm just getting like, yeah, this is just a journey. So I don't know what else to say about this actually. Yeah, I think we're just going to leave it like that. That's just what came out. That you have this very sweet connection here as well. And you're healing together and it's beautiful. Divinely guided, beautiful. You're never going to lose this person. Yeah, you're never going to. Maybe that's the scare. Maybe that's fear of separation. Maybe you're scared of losing them or scared of never meeting them or scared of never getting them. But this is the fear. This is just fears. You are connected with this other soul on high planes. Your connection will always be because it's so strong. Yeah. Interesting because we said getting rid of that husband or that wife. I said it in a jokey way and then it became not so fun. But these are 2 different things. These are completely 2 different energies. So here you're getting rid of what you don't resonate with. And here is the real deal, the real love, the one that you have been waiting for almost. If getting rid of your husband and wife resonated here. Yeah, because it could be other things here, of course, you know, that you need to adjust. We talked about work, things in your life, you know, that is not making you happy and joyful. And things that you are sacrificing your own happiness for. Okay, pile number 3. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile number 3, I do wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.